Hey guys, it's Housewife in Heels. So we have another unboxing. So many unboxings lately. I would say I'm overwhelmed, but I don't really view all the unboxings I've been having to do as a bad thing lately. So we're just gonna roll with it. If I were legitimately overwhelmed, I think that would be the definition of a first world problem. And I try not to be that type of individual, so we're just gonna carry on. So today this is a little bit of a different one because this is a brand that I have had virtually no familiarity with. I've never heard of this before. I don't know where this brand came from. I know nothing about them. All I know is that I received a very beautiful shoe and I want to show it to you guys and talk about it. So let's go ahead and just tear right into her and see what we have today. So this is a pair of boots by a brand called Ralph and Russo. I know absolutely nothing about this brand. It sounds like an English sort of brand, like the designer that did Princess Diana's dress, like Elizabeth Emanuel. It sounds like something just like that. So if I were to take a guess, I would say this is an English brand, but I really have absolutely no idea. Could not tell you. I'd like to think it's English because I'm English, but oh goodness, I forgot to take them out of the dust bags. So we're just gonna have to do the great dust bag battle. See if I can actually get these out of here without hurting myself and or any others in the process. Let's see. Almost there. We're starting to see something coming out. We're starting to see some leather. And there we go. Okay, how about I just turn around like this? But here is the first boot. I have absolutely no idea what this thing is even called. I just know that it is a gorgeous, gorgeous little bootie with the most incredible little detailing on the heel. This is actual metal. It's not plastic. This is an actual piece of metal. What metal specifically? I'd be taking a wild guess. I don't know that much about metals and things like that, so I can't quite identify that, but I can identify a decent kid leather when I see it. It's got a fairly small but very textured grain to it. It's not smooth. It's very wrinkly, sort of a wrinkly textured leather. Like you can kind of see it right there, and I'm not sure whether that's a defect or whether the leather is supposed to actually look like that, but just based on everything that I can see, it looks like a pretty decent little shoe. Now I will say the leather looks really good on the actual sole, and this does say made in Italy. So generally speaking, if you've got a shoe that's made in Italy, you're gonna have a pretty decent shoe. I've never had a shoe that has said made in Italy and it's been wonky, horrible, things to that effect. It's never happened. So how about we go ahead and we get its friend out of its other dust bag. I'm always leaving them behind lately. I don't know what gives. I feel so mean, like I'm purposely leaving its buddy all alone when they're meant to be together. Okay, so now we have them both. Now, if you are someone watching this because you might be someone who used to be a lover of this brand, I know that there are definitely brands out there that have a sort of cult following that have since been discontinued. This brand is no longer in production. They're not manufacturing anything anymore. It's literally just what you can find on the resale market, and this was no exception. I have no idea how much these were. Otherwise, I would tell you. But if you are someone who is just really into this brand, then if you are looking for sizing information, I went with my true to size. These are a 36. My true to size is a 36. Now, I have very narrow feet, so I'm able to get away with using my true to size for a little boot like this. Now, if you have an average foot and you want something from this brand, you're probably going to want to go up a half size to a whole size, depending on just how wide your foot actually is. Now, if you have just a straight up wide foot, like you just got a wider foot, some people do, then I would say you're going to want to go up at least a whole size, if not anywhere from 1 to 1.5 sizes up. I know that sounds absolutely nuts. That's just the name of the game. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. If I were a shoe manufacturer, I would like to try to be very, very inclusive, try to make shoes meant for everybody, but that's just me, and unfortunately, I don't exactly have investment money to go and start up my own luxury brand meant to be inclusive at the moment, so we're just gonna have to take what we can get. But I am so, so excited about these shoes, because if there is anything that I love on a shoe, or a purse, or anything in general, it is going to be some sort of metal embellishment detail. I find that to be really sort of unique yet classy. It's not really gaudy, it's not quite over the top, but it's definitely definitely an attention getter, quite like that car alarm we just had to sit through. I apologize for making you guys go through that, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this unboxing. I will definitely get into the try on here in a few moments. I will not deprive you guys of that, but if you guys would like to further support me, my channel, and my endeavors to get more shoes and hopefully more bags in the future, then please go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, interact. Follow me on TikTok, Threads. I'm on Patreon starting at $3 a month. I appreciate anyone who gives me support on any of those platforms whatsoever. I am also on Poshmark. If you're ever wanting to have some clothes, then maybe you can buy something off me. But now, after my big spiel, now we can go ahead and try these on. Bye.